Tell me something, dear. Hey, I gave these streets my dedication, but every
Welcome to Mild and Saucy.
Mild and Saucy. Now this. Anywho,
it's Lucci in the building.
Key, what's your handles, friend? Remember?
Huh?
You remember your handle, your TikTok handle, or your Instagram? What's your IG?
My IG is Imani Duda, Jewel's mommy. Y'all can follow me on there. Follow me on TikTok. Essence.
I think it's Essence Baldwin.
Yeah, Essence Baldwin, my name.
So you can follow me on all handles that get the key. This is episode number 2. What are we talking about today, friend?
We talking about relationships. What's to them?
Right. And why they ain't lasting. Why they ain't lasting.
Don't get me started. But this is my opinion.
Right.
You
know, we're going to be talking about 50-50. What we really don't, like, what's the worst parts of being in a relationship. We're going to be talking about situationships. And yeah,
past relationships, past traumas.
We're gonna dive into it.
Okay, definitely.
So, I know you want to always start off with mentals. How are your mentals today, friend?
My mental is great. I'm in a great place. Went to church today. Yes.
How was that?
Church was good. It was awesome. It was talking about basically transition.
Okay.
Your transition phase, and I felt like it hit for me because I'm in a transition phase. Like, I think I'm on my spiritual journey, but still doing worldly things.
Right.
So one day I get there, and I keep praying. I hope y'all don't judge me because I'm not all the way fixed, but I'm better than last year.
Yep. Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday.
Yeah.
So how's your mental today?
My mental is good today. It's really good. I didn't get to go to church, but I did catch it at the end. I was exhausted. We had it wasn't even a long weekend. I wouldn't even say it's a long weekend. But like, I'm just getting older and it just takes so much longer to recover. Yeah. So I was tired. So I didn't go to church. But I definitely did catch the end. Talked to Essence about it a little bit, and she was telling me about transition. I think we all are in a transition phase, whether it's like you trying to get into your spirituality or you're just going through some sort of type of growth.
Yeah.
I think everybody right now is in that weird transition phase. So if you feeling it, like you feeling you keep hitting that door and it ain't opening, because you need to change something.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, buts about it.
Yeah, definitely, and that's exactly what he was talking about. Like, you keep going through these things.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, that's what he said too. Yep. Yeah. So I feel like I could relate to that one. Need to change something.
Right. I think same. You know, I'm still into worldly things, and I feel like that's what's been like deterring me from like restarting my Bible study, because I was doing a Bible study every Thursday.
It's our relationship. It's go hand in hand on what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I feel like when I like try to get close to somebody and I see that they are a little more serious than I am,
you get intimidated?
I get intimidated, friend, and I'm running. What you say? Out of there.
What Glow say?
I be ready to go. I told you about that when I was dating that old man.
Yeah.
He was like 54, something like that. This was right before I met my husband. He was making dinner for me. Put that Kim on. We was to that old school. We got it got a little hot and heavy in there, and I was like, yep, I think I'm gonna go home because I was scared. He was on his stuff. He owned his own business and stuff like that, and I just felt like,
too much for me.
Too much for me.
That's honesty.
Yeah, because then you gotta step up as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not, you get to a point where like you like, damn, if I don't change, this person is going to know that I'm not to the caliber that I appear to be.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, but maybe I am. See, that's my thing too. Like,
you
sometimes
second guess yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely second guess yourself. I can say that.
Yeah.
You definitely second guess yourself because you more than enough woman.
Girl.
You more than enough. But at that time you wasn't married, so you didn't know your potential as a wife.
Right.
But now you should know definitely that now
look, you gotta come with it.
Come with it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even short yourself on that one because you already know from how you and your husband met. Like, oh, I was a wife off that.
Right.
You know, so you definitely up there. You're not one of those.
So, friend, to start off, I want to ask you. So, when you're first starting a relationship, like, what is the worst part?
The worst part for me is what you doing, what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, what you like to do. Oh, this is another killer. This goes hand in hand with it. Let's go out sometime. Let's go on a date. Where you want to go?
Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Like, if a man asks you where you want to go, like, you might as well ask the next
bitch. I'm in my 30s, like, and I'm surely dating people that's in their 30s trying to move on up because y'all not even giving. So, but I don't even think it's the age thing because I was trying to talk to someone that was 20-some years older than me, and it was the same freaking thing. I kept hitting the same window. Like, what you want to do, or the worst one.
The worst one, I know what you're finna say.
Come over.
I knew you was gonna say that for real.
Court. We ain't even on a date or whatever. And then it's not about if you pay for it or not, because I could pay for myself, but let's get to know each other before I'm coming
over
in your house. Yeah. You don't know I'm a killer. I don't know if you a killer. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was my worst. But what about you?
I feel like we live in this unrealistic world of social media. And I just hate when people they appear to be this one way, you know, on the outside, and then when you talk to them, they're that same way, but then you find out later that they're not even really that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you acting like you got it but on social media. You don't even really got it like that. Okay. And you talking like you got it. You're not walking the way you talk. Okay. Like, I really dislike that with a passion because I'm going to come authentically every single time. I am who I am. Like, yeah, that's how you're going to get it.
Let's see.
Right.
Well, and not to piggyback off that, I hate for a person, so say per se me, you see, I'm going to talk for myself. You can't see what I put on social media and be like, oh, what's up, big money to me? Because you don't know how I got there.
Right.
So don't look at what I put on social media. Get to know me for who I
am. Exactly.
That's why it's called going on dates. Because if you scope me out for social media, you're going to be totally confused. You're going to be like super confused off of social media.
Yes, same.
So what do you feel about 50-50 relationship? Like 50-50, like y'all going 50-50 together, or you going not even 50-50, you 80, he 20, or you ain't nothing, he 100. How do you feel about the status of a relationship?
So I feel like I have a different view on the 50-50 thing because financially I can, no matter, even if when I was married, I can do for myself.
Okay.
You know, so it has nothing to do with like finances or anything, but it's like when you make two people one, I feel like it's never going to be 50-50, like emotionally, like who's going to clean the house, like who's going to provide. Like, if my husband makes more than me, of course he's not going to make me go 50-50.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool, I'm going to take the brunt of the responsibilities, and then whatever you can provide, like provide. But like, I feel like if your husband is doing like 80 and you're doing 20, there's somewhere that you need to pick up and be doing 80 in that.
Yeah.
And even if you can't be doing 80 in that, like it's something else that you can be doing to do, you know, it's like always a give and take. And it's not always going to be the same. It's going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to financial part, when you have those ups and downs, when it comes to men or women with big egos, you have to understand that either when your man or your woman fall off and they're not able to provide, that you can't have your ego in the way and be like you ain't doing enough and because at the end of the day, like when they were able to provide for you, they were taking care of you. They ain't say nothing to you, so why is you?
Yeah.
So you gotta that's a part where you really gotta humble yourself and, you know, understand where you came from and like where you trying to go as a person and as a joint. How do you feel about 50-50?
I think I feel the same way how you feel, because I could just say for past relationships, I have dealt with me and 50-50, 80-20, all that. But I feel like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I feel like when women can provide more than a man, it takes away their ego.
Yeah.
And they is all and they got their panties in their butt. I'm just keep it real. And when they get up, I feel like in my relationships, when they get up, they forgot when they was down.
Yeah.
They forget.
And then now they trying to shit on you.
They would act like they always been up. They don't know. They don't remember all the downs.
Right.
Who was there for them when they was down or whatever the case may be. And they might do some stuff to make it feel like, okay, I'm doing it to because you was doing it for me when I was down. But I feel like in my case, it was I'm going to just do it so you won't have to say that I didn't do anything for you. You get
not out of genuine place.
No, not at all. So, but in relationships, I feel like you said, it's no amount. If I got it, I'm going to make sure we good. If they got it, they're going to make sure we good.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And then I like say for instance, if I know that my man has to work harder than I have to work, I'm not gonna ask him what he wants for dinner. I'm not gonna, you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, well, baby, I need you to do this, that, and the third when you get home, because at the end of the day, like that man just worked 12, 13 hours.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's just like when you know you're falling short in an area, you have to understand that, okay, I can pick him up in this area. Yeah. It's just a give and take.
And I don't never think I ever been in that type of situation though. Like he been in that, so let me cook or something like that. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm keeping a buck. I'm not a cooker. I'm not a cooker at all, and I only know how to make like basic stuff, and I know I'm gonna have to step it up to get a husband. You know, it's times kicking and clicking and whatever else. But I don't know how to like cook a real soul food meal. I can fry some chicken though.
We need to do some pot roast and some potatoes.
I know how to cook a pot roast.
Okay,
I can
do the
basics. No, that's not hard. But I'm just saying, like a full course meal, baby, no. So maybe that's why I need to step my game up if that ever happens to me. Or anyways, a man wants a woman that know how to cook.
That's what we can start doing together, friend. We can start going to like cooking.
Yes.
Like cooking things.
That's a good. I definitely would be down to do that.
Okay.
Because the cooking area,
it's not giving.
It ain't giving. I ain't gonna even lie to these people like that. I ain't gonna lie, but baby, you wanna go to get your little steak to the place. But sometimes, you know, it's gonna be a man and I'm getting older, and the people I'm dating that wants to be at home. So I do need to pick up that trait so I can have a better relationship.
But then, you know, the good thing about that is like when you really find your person, you know, you're not that great of a cook. He's gonna be that.
Girl.
He's gonna be that, and even though if he worked them 12 hours, he gonna want to come home and make you a meal.
Yeah,
and that's exactly how my husband was.
Well, husband,
yeah, he was. He gonna come home. Look, he know I hate folding clothes and doing laundry. He gonna come home and do this laundry.
See,
he just worked 10 hours.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's just how he was.
So, what's your love language in a relationship?
Oh, I was just talking about this the other day. I think my love language is acts of service. That's one of them. And then this is not a technical love language, but laughter.
Okay.
Like I want to be like in a ball on the floor, damn near about to piss myself. Like that's like I love to laugh, but like when I mean acts of service, I don't mean somebody doing something for me.
You want to do it for them.
I want to do something for them. Like that makes my heart full. And I feel like that's just with any of my relationships. Like when it comes to like friendships and things like that, you've seen it. It just makes me feel so good to know that like I can make somebody happy or make their day or take some stress off of them just by doing, something simple.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say gifts, and I think it goes past to what you're saying, because I love to give gifts to see other people's reaction, and I don't care about like for Christmas, for instance, like if I don't get nothing, I don't care. As long as whoever I love get it, and they be like, "Wow,"
right?
Because I'm very observant. I'm an observant person. I know you to a T. When I first meet you, I don't care. Like, soon I lock eyes, I know if you a good or a bad person. I always had that trait since I was a kid.
I haven't. I'm so bad at that, friend. I am so bad at it.
Yes. And a lot of people, and I could say in my life, that's probably why I didn't have a lot of people, like a lot of friends or whatever the case may be, or a lot of relationships, because I just knew people, and my mom used to tell me as a kid, like this little girl something different.
Yeah.
But I know that, so I would observe you, and I was like, okay, he like this, he like that, and then boom, we about to do something.
Yeah, you got it.
And like you was listening, you was paying attention. Like, so that's my love language.
Same.
That's definitely my love language.
Friend, so we ended the last podcast with you asking me a wild question.
So forget all that. Girl, if you dating, what's T? What's T on the dating staff for Key?
I would say that what's it called? Dibbling and dabbing. I honestly, like I was telling my sister the other day, I don't know if I was telling my sister or you, but I honestly just understand that my life can't stop in December of 2023. Like my life has to continue to move on, regardless. So I'm not saying that I'm getting married tomorrow or that I'm gonna have a boyfriend by tomorrow or whatever it is, but I am dating,
and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you, and whoever I ain't even gonna get on that. But I'm happy for you.
What you was gonna say, friend?
Girl, and whoever manning the business that don't pay you, stay out her business. She can do whatever she wants to. She's a grown woman. She literally don't ask nobody to help her or her kids. So I just don't understand. I never got that somebody could tell you how to grieve and when to grieve.
Right.
You can't tell me how I feel because you feel like I moved on too fast.
Right.
Or whatever the case may be. That's just like saying we don't know how he probably came back in somebody else's life.
Right.
We don't know, like,
right.
But I can't and nobody else should judge you for what you want to do.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing wrong.
And then I'm just really honestly taking a page out of like these old men and old women books. Like their husband be passing away and like 3-4 months later they in a whole relationship about to get married. Because at the end of the day they know that their life cannot stop. And that my husband wouldn't just want me to be here I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like just sitting here taking care of these kids in this household by myself.
No, for real.
My husband will want me to be loved on and taken care of the way that he loved on me and taking care of me, even if it's even better.
And because it plays on your mental.
It does.
It plays on your mental. You drive yourself crazy trying to figure out why, when, how, and you would never understand. It's not for our understanding.
Right.
So you're definitely right. You have to move forward. And know that, and whoever come in your life gonna know about your husband, right? Your first husband. So I like that for you. I love that for you.
But look, hold on, is you dating?
Girl, go.
Don't try to be politically correct now. Look, is you dating? Yes or no? Check the box.
See, my problem is I'm always tracking. But I'm talking to someone, but he's not available around right now.
Okay.
We might drop that video.
Insert clip here. Hold on, drop the video. Right now. Hold on.
We gotta stop this video.
No, friend. Tell him to say hi to the people.
This is so ghetto, y'all. Keep trying to get in my business, but no one put her business out there.
And in there, we in there.
This is so ghetto.
You better press. What you gotta press 2?
Push that 5 every time.
The 5 every time. Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Say hey to the people, Monte.
You say what?
Say hey to the podcast.
Hey to the podcast. What's going on, y'all?
That's the worst part in starting a new relationship.
Yeah, what's the worst part of starting a new relationship? Well, I feel like I ain't gonna start from the worst. I feel like the best part to learn a relationship is going to get to know each other first.
You just said that was the worst part.
Start out as friends, you know what I'm saying? Get to know each other. Don't go off of how a person looks or what a person got and be like, oh, I want to be with this person. Because that person might be fucked up. That person might have to say, but might be fucked up. Now you stuck with a fucked up person.
Okay. You're not wrong.
It got worse. It got worse now. It got worse now because you can't get away.
Right.
You might be trapped because you love this person.
Monte, did he want to pray us in?
Yeah. Monte, pray us in. Give us a prayer.
Huh?
Give us a prayer.
Y'all want a prayer right now?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Y'all podcast?
Yes.
Y'all do good?
Yeah.
Father God, we come to you boldly today in front of your throne, asking for courage, strength, wisdom to let them have a great podcast, Father God. Be with them, Father God. Guide them, Father God. Get them the right answers to say, Father God. Father God, just lead them into the right direction, Father God. I know you don't guide them and steer them down the right path for righteousness, Father God. Give them the words to say.
Yes, Lord.
Don't let them stumble or don't let them know how to give a correct answer, Father God. Just let it flow. Just let it flow like the river. And just let them have a good podcast today, Father God. Let them touch somebody's heart out there that needs to be touching. Let them heal somebody that needs to be healed.
Yeah.
And Father God, just thank you. And we thank you for everything. And we will continue to thank you for this beautiful day. Because it feels good. And everybody's feeling good. And continue to watch over us and our family. In your name, Father God.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all do that podcast and y'all don't blow up.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
We've been knowing each other since my first child. She's 19, so like I say for like 18 years.
Okay.
We always kept in touch. I always knew that was my man. I always knew.
It's just something about that one person that you always just know, like they just keep coming around and you just know like this is my person.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we never did nothing. Ever did nothing. It was very cool, respect. He always respected me. I could spend the night like right next to him, nothing at all. So yeah, when the time is right, we just being friends at the moment, getting to really know each other, and we're gonna hit off. If God wants us to hit off, we're gonna hit off.
And I think I like him, friend. I like him for you. I really do.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, I like the fact that like he down for the praying. Like, yeah, he gonna hit you with a prayer every time.
Sis, that sold me. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, that really sold me from what I know. The man on the block, like, that really sold me. And he's always been mature because he's 3 years younger than me. Okay. He always been a mature person, respectable. Everybody on the block always loved him, from the oldest to the youngest, like the kids. So yeah, I just think, that's why I'm at. And then, far as like me just dating around, no, not really. I get irritated fast. How about you?
So there's a couple potentials. I would say this. Like, I feel like we're in this like era where like women just get stuck on one man, and like it's instantly that's my man, and that man be with
everybody,
three other women. Everybody. Like, I feel like we really just honestly just need to date.
Yes, I wish I would have knew that years ago.
Yeah,
I wish I would have knew that years ago. I felt like dating around was like hoish. Let's talk about it. Like me, I thought that was like real hoish or whatever the case may be. But I wish I would have knew that, like, date.
But you set your own boundaries. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to have sex with these men.
Right.
Like, that doesn't have to even be on the table. If that man really likes you and he respects you and he's going to court you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But like, I think we get confused with like, because it's all these words for we dating, we talking, we together. Yes. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what does that even mean?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Yes. And I just feel like dating is like y'all going on a few dates, y'all getting to know each other and stuff like that. I was actually watching a podcast. No, not a podcast, a sermon from, I don't even remember the name of the pastor, but he was talking about, he was breaking down like the levels of dating and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, for the first like 20 to 60 days, like you guys should just be having fun.
Yes.
Like just getting to know each other.
Yes.
And doing like fun activities.
Yes.
Not like it shouldn't be nothing serious. Y'all shouldn't be having them conversations about like what you like and stuff like that. You guys should be getting to know that from the activities that y'all doing, and just learning if that person is who you want to like have fun with. Because at the end of the day, like if you're not able to have fun with your person, what is you around for? Because you finna go to the next person and try to have fun with them.
No, for real. I don't want no super serious person. Mm-mm. Like, I play too much for that.
Way too much.
If I like you.
Right.
That's how you gonna know if I like you. If I play too much, I love you.
You got the jokes?
I got them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like that too. I think you should always have fun. I know me, I got the they probably gonna tear me up. But I do have the 60 to 90 day rule. I'm not doing that with you until then. Like, I don't know. That's always been me. I'm not saying I never did it, but I'm saying that's typically my way of, you know, knowing if it's real or whatever. And then, yes, we need to go on some dates.
Right.
And again, I think men get confused because I date men, so I'm going to talk about men. I feel like men typically get it confused and be like, well, I'm spending all my money on you. Right. And I talked to a couple people when I came down here, and they reaction was, why would I keep spending money on you and we don't make it? But how do you not know exactly if we're gonna make it if you're not trying to hit these dates?
Right.
Like, and sometimes you don't have to take me to no date that costs.
Right.
We go to a walk in the park.
Yes.
I don't know nothing about
it. Drive to the beach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much stuff to do in Houston that don't even cost no money.
Yeah.
Like, we can really, let's get to know each other on a like more intimate level, because like you finna try to showboat because take me to this restaurant and this food nasty.
Okay.
This food nasty as fuck.
And we ain't even got to do all that. It could just be like, think outside the box. That's what I want to say for relationships. Think outside the box, especially for me, because I'm going to think outside the box for you. I want to do something that's going to blow your mind. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to also do things that I don't like to do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like to do it, but I know you love to do it, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I think that what goes wrong in some relationships too, because it's just like, nope, I'm not doing it
because I don't like that. Yeah,
because I don't like that, or I'm too old for that. I already did that, or I never had a desire to do that. Your relationship's never gonna work, and this might be your person if you don't open up and say, okay, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I'll let you know. But just try it.
Right.
You never know.
You're not wrong, friend. I feel like piggybacking on what you said about what you say, 30 to 60 days.
You say you ain't waiting that long?
I'm not saying that I'm not waiting that long, but I'm just saying with my husband, not even gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That man got it the first day. Sometimes
it happen like that.
And that was my man.
And you are wrong. Sometimes you have to jump out on faith, is what I'm saying. You probably, if you would have just let that man go, you wouldn't have had your husband.
Right.
So,
and when
sometimes
I say
you gotta do it,
cherish the ground that a bitch walked on.
Oh Lord, send me one. Send me one of those.
Send her one. She need one of them. She ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not. Y'all gonna be like, what you are? I'm in the house with my husband. No, my husband. My husband. No, my husband. Like,
we gonna be outside. She gonna be like, y'all gotta go. My husband just got me.
Yes, cause like I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I've been ready. I say this. I had 3 kids by 3 different men. And I know my intentions. I never got to speak on this, and this probably for another podcast. But I'm lying. Let me step back. 2, my last 2. My first one, we was young, super young. So I'm always say that's lust. We ain't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. But definitely for my last one, definitely, most definitely. For my last one, I went in intentions of being a wife. I was going in as a wife. Let me just say that. In my second one, I thought not a wife per se. Yes, I was, because me and him talked about it. But I didn't really know. But I know for sure my last 2, I just knew I was gonna be a wife, and every time I go into a relationship, that's always my intention.
Right.
So hopefully it happened. I think the other ones, it just wasn't my time.
Okay.
And I could say too, a lot of stuff that happened in those relationships, I played a part in it as well. But I think, I don't know.
What do you think the good things in the relationship taught you about how you're going to treat your next person?
How to treat my next person. Not trying to figure out the bad in them. Cause like, I know this too good to be true. This nigga is cheating.
Girl, leave that phone under that man's pillow. Leave that phone alone. No, if you had that man password,
I don't even want it.
Look, I'ma have it, but the only thing I'm gonna do is, babe, can we take a picture together? I'm gonna change the song. Like, I don't even want to.
I'm gonna put it on this part. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I could say honestly, this wasn't even my child. This is a relationship I had in between my second child father and my last. Him, I never went through his phone.
Yeah.
I never ever went through his phone. We never changed passwords. He even asked me, but I never went through his phone or anything. So I think it's not always about that. It's just in the back of my head. Men tell on themselves too.
You just gotta listen. They
tell on themselves. They tell on themselves. So once you do one thing to me, I can't come up off of that. That's another thing for me. I can't come. I'm not sexually attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you or nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm just in it because I don't want to move forward and I don't want to go looking for another relationship. I don't want to go through that phase that I don't like, that uncomfortable phase of how you doing? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite? Right. I don't want to go through that. So I'm going to ride that thing out for 5 years and be like, I should have been left 2 months. So yeah, that's for me. What about you?
I really think my husband taught me.
I love that, y'all.
Compromise, communication, like transparent communication though. Like there's no guessing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what it is. And also he taught me about how to respectfully hold a mirror up to my person and be like, although these are your flaws, I'm going to accept them for what they are, but this is not going to work in the long run if you're going to continue to be this way. And it ain't like you a dirty ass bitch and da 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 da. No, my husband one day, this was one time we had got into it, and he said this shit calm as fuck. He was like, he told me, he was like, you lazy. And he had said something else. And then we had got into it right before this. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you can get up out of here. Like, bye. The man left. I swear to God, within the next 2 days, I was enrolled in school.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
In school. Like, what do you mean I'm lazy? My whole house was clean. Like, you got me fucked up. Yeah. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Won't he do it?
But then, like, when I say, even though we was into it, he said that shit, like, he didn't even call me lazy. He said something else. And he was like, when we talked about it later, I was like, you called me a lazy ass bum bitch. And he was like, that's not what I said. I was like, that's what I heard, though. Yeah. So I got on my shit, because who the fuck you think you talking to?
Yeah. And sometimes we be needing that in a relationship as a woman. We need to be held accountable because we feel like as a woman that we doing so much more and we don't be validating to the man's feeling. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna be honest. That'd be me too.
Right.
I think I could say that. As women, I don't think we validate the man's feelings all the time.
Yeah.
We just feel like we the woman, we the one that have to breed the child. We gotta cook, we gotta clean, we gotta work, we gotta do this. While they just do one thing, go to work. And don't care about nothing. So we don't know what they went through, childhood trauma and all that. They grew up to just be strong. They can't break down and cry and whine.
I'm sorry. I love an emotional man.
Yeah, me too.
I love behind closed doors if you can break down and you tell me what's wrong with you and I ain't got to figure out what's wrong with you because you mad slamming doors and stuff. Yes. If you gonna tell me, oh yeah, bring that here. Yes. Bring that here, baby.
Yes. Yes.
come lay right here.
Be ready to cry down there. Yes. That's what I want for my next relationship. I want somebody to be protective. Yeah, protective. But I don't want you to have to be over masculine with me. Like, I'm the man and I can't show no and stop crying. I don't want that. I want them to be definitely vulnerable around me and be able to express their feelings and we could talk it out and communicate but understand, comprehend.
Right.
Ooh, yeah. I forgot to say that. That's one thing I hate in a relationship, when you cannot comprehend. Like,
what do you mean you don't understand where I'm coming from?
Like I told you exactly what it was. Yes. So I think that's for me where I'm coming from. What are you looking for into your new relationship?
Oh, that's wild. I think I told God this already. I won.
Speak and put it out there.
I did. I had this whole moment where like I was like I don't think I saw clear until I told you that I was having like some mental issues. So I went to go get on medicine. So it's nothing wrong with getting a little help.
Nothing wrong with that.
So like for the first day I saw clear and I was just asking God for everything. And I was just like, God, send me a husband. But like, don't send him to me. I told him, like, don't send him to me until I'm ready. So I asked for a loving, understanding. I was real specific. He got to be over 6 feet.
Okay. She said she was over her.
I ain't say what type of chocolate I want. If I wanted milk chocolate and
chocolate.
dark chocolate, but he got to be black.
Yeah.
I ain't messing with the men no more. Cause look, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because it's just some things that
off the limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't try it already. It ain't for me.
Okay.
Yeah. He has to be respectful. He has to come from. He doesn't have to come from like a good home, like a 2-parent household, but he has to understand that within that there was some trauma and he has to be working on it. Okay. Like consistently work on it. I don't want a man who's scared to go to therapy or counseling or anything like that. I want an emotionally available man. I want an available man.
Yes.
Like drop everything, cracks and trouble available. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Like, I want him to be, I think I said loving and understanding already. He has to come with kids. Why? Because I might not want to have no more. Okay. I might not want to have no more. I honestly, having Halo really messed me up. I love her to death, but having Halo really and having to do changing the diapers, making the bottles, all of that by myself, because that's not something I was used to. Because with Cadence, that we were together, we did everything together. Like, I took the morning shift, he took the night shift. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, everything was a work, and having to like do that by yourself, I need some sort of type of security. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want too. I want like somebody that's secure and somebody who's gonna like take the lead and be like, okay, babe, you're bad in your finances, because I am. Look, I'm horrible. I'm horrible in my finances. I'm gonna need you to pay the bills, but look, I'm gonna need you to do something better when it comes to spending this money. Yeah. And I want him to be able to come to me respectfully and us to be able to have those transparent conversations. I want a man who has goals, a man who has drive. But I'm asking for all these things, but I have to be able to fix myself, because yes, I do have goals. Do I have the drive right now to obtain those goals? Not at all. I can be 100% honest, like not at all. But what I will say is that, I'm working on it. I'm a constant working process. How about you, friend? What type of man you want?
You definitely probably
God-fearing. He has to be God-fearing. Not like, oh, I believe in God, but I don't, I'm not in my Bible, or I don't care about if you go to church or not, but like at least about the Bible and stuff like that. And I need me a God-fearing man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that one first. God-fearing, understanding, kind, and that could accept that I come in for. And when I say that, it's me and my kids. You respectful to them, they respectful to you. Know that you don't have to take care of them, but if you're a man, you gonna take care of them. They got their own father, and their situation is good with their father. I would say, for me, a man that's this time around really family oriented. I feel like I get people that's more close with their family than probably my family is, but still struggling with family stuff because they like slight way disrespectful with their mom. I hate a man that curse in front of their mother, like. And they just too grown that they'll come around my family and they'll get the cursing. I don't curse in front of my mom. Right. So they get the cursing. I'll be like, you don't see my mom right there? Like, I'm grown. I curse in front of my mom. Right. So that's just for me. I don't want that. Kids, I would say I'm on that with Keith too. Come with your own kids. Come with your own kids, cause yeah, I say I be wanting another one, but then I be like, I get around the baby, be like, oh, okay, go back with your mama. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do that with my own. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I would absolutely have to have like a husband that really, really wants it. We really in love. We really in a good place.
Right,
stable.
financially.
Yes, for me to have another one. But right now, no.
Yeah.
Just come with your own kids.
Yeah.
A dark man.
Oh, you want them dark and chocolate?
What? I want them a little thick too. Like,
man, muscular. I want a motherfucker who could pick me up.
Yeah, like the dude out for Biggie.
Okay. You want a teddy bear?
Oh, I want me a teddy bear, baby. I love them. Like, I love them. B.O.N. like a person that it don't have nothing to do with materialistic, but like just know how to dress. Like,
yes,
I love it. All my relationships, I always say that. I don't care what nobody say. If I don't get him, that's cool. As long as he treat me right. But I love a man that know how to dress.
I think you're not gonna get a man who knows how to dress in streetwear, but he gonna be able to put that shit on that like classy, sophisticated.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I will take that.
And he gonna take you up and out. Bitch, you ain't gonna be wearing them shoes no more.
I'm gonna keep them on. I'm gonna keep them on.
Wearing no gym shoes no more.
Yeah, like the heels on, baby. You too grown for that. But I hate heels.
Right. Same.
I think that's what I'm looking for. I just want somebody. A man that's not intimidated by me. I'll probably step on some people's toes. Not a lot, because I ain't even got a lot of boyfriends. I'm trying to cap, but had a lot of boyfriends. Don't be intimidated by what you see and when you come in it, because I feel like some of my past relationships was watching me on IG. And when they got into it, it was just too much for them.
Right.
They couldn't handle the heat here.
Right.
So I'ma just say that know that when you come in, you coming in with a girl that's been hurt, defensive, got her guard up, but also sweet, also loving, also driven, like money driven. I'm gonna make something out of nothing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And maybe I'm gonna be up like this and you down like this, or you come up and I'm gonna be up right with you. Don't look at me like, how did you get that?
Right.
You know, whatever mine is yours, and vice versa. So I just don't want nobody to be fearful of me, intimidated by the woman that I am. I'm like that for a reason. It's a whole lot of, that's another episode, childhood trauma.
Right,
so,
same.
You know, I'm the way I am because of that, and I'm definitely working on it. But don't get I've been wanting you, woo, woo, woo. I hate those types of things. I don't even want y'all.
Then why you ain't said to me 2 years ago when you said that you wanted me?
No, but kid, I don't even want them. The ones that want me, I don't want y'all. I don't want y'all. I want somebody that don't even know me. Like, because I feel like the ones that want you be the ones that hurt you. I've been watching you, but the ones that hurt you.
It's the ones that you're not attracted to.
That's gonna treat you.
That's gonna treat you right every time.
I got one right now. He irritates, aggravated. But that might be my husband.
It might be.
I got two actually. It's one that's been around since I was a kid, and he always say, "As you was my wife," and I just be like, "Just shut up."
Right.
Just shut up. You get on my nerves, but he is a sweet person.
Right.
So you're definitely correct.
Yeah.
You're definitely correct. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The new man. What's the longest that you have never dated?
The longest that I've never dated?
Like, yeah, haven't been in a relationship. Like,
answer your question, the time that my husband has been passed to now has been like the longest that I've been without a relationship, which is like a year and what's like 3 months, 2 months, something like that. So this is the longest I haven't been in a relationship.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I be talking to people in between and stuff like that, but like
nothing too serious.
Nothing too serious. How about you?
5 years.
Really, friend?
Yeah.
Is that now?
No, this one is 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 or 4, maybe 4. Cause my baby, it would be 4. It's 4.
Mm-hmm.
My baby's 5, and we broke up like right before he turned 1. So yeah, I haven't been in a relationship since then. Talking to people, but nothing more from than the phone. No, I was talking to a guy, but nothing too serious. Couple days, really phone stuff.
Right.
Not nothing too serious. I have just like a problem with getting attached, like getting people in my circle, and my space, I should say. And you do one thing that irritates me is
It's
like throw it off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I got to be really attracted to you, and I ain't seen nothing like that's some bad shit. Like
some fan shit.
You could be I'm lying about it. I done seen a lot of fan shit, but it's just like the conversation
be boring,
or if you coming out too strong too fast, that's unattractive to me.
Man, the amount of my problem is that I give my number out. That's my issue. No return. You in a graveyard.
Yeah, no relationship, not even a friendship. Like, is it hard for you to break away from things that you know ain't good for you, or are you one of those people that just?
I think you know. I think okay.
People want to know. How do you deal with that?
So it's very hard for me to break away from like the regular, like mundane that I'm used to, or like say for instance, if I became comfortable with the person, regardless of the toxic stuff or not, like I'll say I'm not gonna talk to that person again and be talking to that person tomorrow, because it's just, I think it's like a comfortability thing for me. And then also I have a bad habit of like backtracking too.
Yeah.
Like I will talk to a nigga that I talked to 3 years ago just so I don't
have to move forward.
Yeah, because I know what they gonna give me.
Yeah.
I know the good, the bad, the ugly. And I know how that's going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I don't want anything serious, like why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it's really hard for me to like detach from a person, a thing, whatever it is, just because I get comfortable. Mm-hmm. How about you?
I think so. I think it is. But once I detach from you, it's over. You're dead. Yeah. You're dead to me.
I think it just takes a little.
Huh?
It takes a little for me. Like you gotta like it takes a lot for me.
A lot.
Yeah.
I could say I would give you chances, but not too many. Mm-hmm. Not too many to the point where when I do cut you off, I know when I start going to therapy, they said that it's a form of bitterness. Because it's like you can't say nothing to me.
Right.
You who you talking to? Like you can't say nothing to me because I feel like, who are you to do me like that? Like, right. So yeah, I don't think I don't know. Like, yeah, I think a lot of my relationships I could have cut them off way before when I said I needed to, but I didn't do it when I was supposed to do it. So yeah, I could say that. I think it depends. It depends on the person. Yeah.
Do you feel like that you're missing out on anything because you're not in a relationship?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
I feel like I miss like the late night BS conversations about nothing. The rubbing of feet together, me being big spoon, and just talking about not a goddamn thing. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I miss being around somebody in silence.
Yeah.
You could be doing your own thing. I just miss that.
Yeah. Cause you could be downstairs and I could be upstairs. Mm-hmm. I just know you in this house.
Right.
Like, I miss that. I miss, like you said, I miss the conversations. I even miss just getting dressed and just be like, we about to post these pictures.
You know what I really miss? The anticipation of my man coming home from work.
Yes. Oh, you get that feeling.
Yeah.
You got my feeling. Then you gotta act like he come in. He's like,
yeah. You act like you doing something.
Yeah.
You cling the lip.
Yeah. You ain't been doing that all day. All you been waiting on this tag. Yes, I miss that too. Yes, I can feel you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I miss that. I do miss that. And as the time roll, I be like, another year.
Yeah.
Another year. Another ain't got another minute. Another year. Like, I don't know. So yeah, hopefully this year.
Right. And I feel like because of how I feel and how much I miss these things, that like it makes it harder for me to, I don't even want to call it settle, but for me to be like, okay, so to not pick apart somebody like so quick and be like, yeah, no, get out of there.
Yeah. And I think I think that's with me too. I feel like it's hard for me to date because I'm scared of it's gonna be another repeated cycle of it not being okay. It's just gonna be waste of time.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, a waste of time. Like I don't want to get to know you. We do all this and then boom, when a difficult time come, now you gone.
Yeah.
You know, regardless if I said the relationship over or you said it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's why I'm kind of like standing to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I got this standard. It's weird because I don't have like a certain type of guy that I like. It's just like you just got to be that one.
Yeah.
And if you're not that one, I can't move forward because, like I said, when I first moved out, I thought I was being grown because I never dated y'all.
Yeah.
Only had like 5 real boyfriends in my whole life, so it's like I don't even know how to date.
Right.
I don't know how to date. Like we was together and boom, we were living together.
Yeah, that's my man, and I feel like that's my issue too. Like I feel like I just be moving too fast.
Yes, definitely too fast. I do not want to. And that was the thing when I moved out here and I started dating. It was a couple of them like, could we go together? And I'm like, damn, I just moved out here last Thursday. And he like, I could feel a vibe like you. And it was like, no, I'm scared.
That's irritating.
Yeah. But he, we still be cool on social media and stuff, and he still be liking stuff. I be liking stuff, but it was just like at the time it wasn't a good time. So I think that's what's keeping me from dating, and hopefully it get the booming soon. But then again, I can't say that because they're my other boo.
Right.
The one I like, and he just like be patient. Like you don't know how to be patient, but I'm just like,
right,
2-3 years.
That's a long time, friend. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
It's so long. But what if this the one? I don't know.
That shouldn't stop you from dating. It's not like you.
But like I told him. Well, let's get into the question. Would you date anybody that's incarcerated?
No.
I
used to have little. I'm not holding nobody down. I used to have not even gonna lie. So, dang, how can I say this without saying too much? Because then if I say too much, then y'all gonna know who the person is.
This is worldwide. We going worldwide. We ain't talking about nobody in Illinois,
right? So I used to have this little shit, this little fast shit. I didn't gonna lie to you. I didn't gonna lie. And he ended up doing something, and he got like some real time. And I used to entertain them phone calls. Like then my husband was like,
"No more.
Cut that shit off. Stop talking to him now." I stopped talking to him. But then, not even gonna lie to you, I was about to reach out to somebody and be like, get this person my number and have him put it back on this shit because I'm trying to see what they do because he get out in a little bit. He get out in a little bit, so I'm trying to see what they be like.
Okay.
But they still gonna have to wait some years before they actually can move state.
Yeah, they can move around, and Texas, they say Texas ain't fucking around. Like if you a felon and you register here, they make you go back home. Like they be like, no, we're not taking you. From what I heard, I think that on TikTok. Matter of fact, if I can find a video, I'm definitely. put
no,
it
I
down
don't
below so
know.
we could watch it. But yeah,
I know my
was like-
husband. For people who don't know, my husband was a felon, but he was still that nigga.
Yeah, he seemed like he was a very sweet person.
But he had to ask for everything. Like every time we went somewhere, when we went to Chicago, when we went on a cruise, he had to ask to go everywhere.
Yeah.
And I just hated that for him. Because what do you mean? I'm trying to go to Paris. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You stuck.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the thing. Oh, but
no, go ahead.
I didn't even ask the question. But I was about to say.
So I wait, hold on, friend. So you finna hold somebody now? You put money on them books?
No, I ain't putting no money on no books though. No.
You sending some pictures? You doing video calls?
I have sent some pictures for the first time in the last 4 years. The first time, like 2 months ago. Holding them down, yes. I think for conversation wise, yes. I'm gonna pick up them calls every time. I don't care what job it is. They already know. Get the patients up for the go in the back. Tell somebody friend. Like
insert clip here.
We're gonna be on a podcast. I'm gonna stop this podcast though. But yes, I have, and he ain't the first person. I ain't gonna say too much, but I have done it for 2 others. The first person I ever did, we was actually was gonna be in a serious relationship. Like he didn't play about me. Rest in peace. So he did not play about me at all. Like he didn't play about me at all, and I did him so wrong because I was stuck on one of my child father, and then he ended up getting killed or whatever. Then the second person, I did it, but I did it. We was like, it wasn't no intentions behind it. We had chemistry, but we wasn't together.
Yeah.
Or whatever. We didn't say we was together. Nothing. I held him down his whole. I think he was in there for like 5 years too.
You writing letters and stuff too?
I wrote him letters. I sent him pictures. I went to go visit him. Everything. Then when he got out, I think we both was like in our feelings about some situation. I could say I was in my feelings. Rest in peace, so too. He passed away as well. But we both was in our feelings, and he happened to pass away, and that was that. And then this one, I'm like on the edge, and I'm just like, my last one, it didn't work out, nigga.
Yeah.
When he wasn't even a friend, how he was supposed to be a friend when he got out. My first one, that was my fault. Totally my fault. That could have been my little shits. For sure. But that was my fault. But that's another story. But with him, I just feel like it's different. It's different with him. Like he don't ask me for a quarter. Like nothing. His people got him. Neither one of the people that I ever been with, I never put no money on my phone.
Yeah.
Never gave them nothing. As far as pictures don't cost nothing. Yeah, I just feel different about him. We always had a chemistry since, like I said, I was about 19 when I met him, 18, 19.
Yeah.
So y'all do math. His mom, she love me. And so I feel like it's different, and I feel like when he get out, and I like the fact that he in there, and he's saying like, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want to say actually be my girlfriend, because I don't want you to feel like I need you to do this deal with me. I don't need that. I want you to do it if you want to do it. And when I get out, let's vibe, let's go on dates, let's do things together, and then if that's what it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm holding that man down. No, but he cool. So I ain't stopping nothing though on the outside, and we talked about that too. I ain't stopping nothing if something come by and he's some fine shit.
Man. We need to go find you some fan shit. I need to find me some fan shit too. Like we need to be outside, friend.
You found you some fan shit. Let's talk about it. You found you some fan shit, friend.
When?
Friday. That was on key. Do you hear me?
Like white on rice. They was on me.
What?
It was that little outfit that I had on though.
Girl, they like that. Hey, yeah.
Man, like it was just like I was going this way, then I was going this way. Like
it was natural.
Yeah.
It was natural.
And not doing too much. Yeah.
wasn't doing too much. Just me and you, and
Right.
it was that. So,
Mm-hmm. But Fine Shit said he gonna be out here on the 15th. He gonna take me on a date.
you going?
I'm going on a date.
Okay. So starting up some type of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forming something.
And
I
then
like that.
I got another one of my little old boos or whatever supposed to be out here in April.
This girl's on the road.
Yeah.
And I'm up here just sitting, ain't got nobody.
Like we gonna see what that be like.
You ain't wrong, and you not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like we touched base on, you know, relationships. But thank y'all for joining us.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So
Right.
Notification every time. Every time. And it's gonna only get better from here.
Oh, definitely.
Only gonna get better from here. Thank y'all.
That was Mild and Saucy.
Yes.